Hey everybody, Dylan Distraction here, coming to you live from Fat Atlantic Studios. So I'll do a quick back to the drawing board and thank everyone so much for going to archiveuniverse.com. We're almost at goal. I know we're really close. So I was going to wait until we hit goal, but I decided to announce today that we have unlocked the Volume 2 stretch goal. So Volume 1, almost fully funded, and once we pass goal, that's going to unlock Volume 2. So the great thing about Archive Universe is that it's a long story, and I broke it up into two volumes. So Volume 1, ready to go, almost hit goal. Volume 2 has been unlocked. So every backer that supports the campaign at archiveuniverse.com will get Volume 2 and Volume 1. I know, it's crazy. So I wanted to do that. I was going to wait, but I'm super excited to have it ready to go. So I thought, why not? I'll just announce now that it's unlocked. So go to archiveuniverse.com. I'm going to put it here in the comments. And yeah, let me know what you think. And I'm going to be doing sketch covers. So sketch covers. Early adopters, backers are going to be getting sketch covers I drew. So if you go to archiveuniverse.com and you back the campaign and you back in the first week, I'm going to be randomly sending sketch covers I've done on Warhood blanks to backers. So go to archiveuniverse.com right now and pledge as much as you can. Help us hit goal. And if you jump in the first week, you might be grabbing one of those sweet, sweet sketch covers. So I'm excited about that. I think it's really fun. I think it's kind of a nice way to thank the people that have supported my work, share my work, and enjoy my work. So definitely go to archiveuniverse.com. Link in bio if you're watching on Instagram and Facebook. So yeah, I'm really excited for Volume 2. The thing is, it's like Volume 1 is ready to go, and I was confident that we would hit goal for Volume 1. And I'm like, man, how can I juice it and like make it so that hitting goal is great? And I want to have Volume 1 be the thing people are excited about. But now people didn't even realize that they were going to be getting Volume 2. They didn't even know that was a thing until I just announced it today. So, hey, Andre, hi. So I wanted to have Volume 2 be like a surprise. You're also getting this other awesome 52-page square bound book. So I'm really excited. And Brian did a great job on the colors. My colorist, phenomenal colors. So if you go to archiveuniverse.com, you can see the cover right now. And yeah, I'm really excited for the entire story. I've been working on it for a year. And so people are, they've been seeing me post on Instagram and Facebook and sharing the work. But, people haven't really seen it. I haven't really shared the books with anyone. So I think if you go to Archive Universe and check it out, you're really going to get a kick out of it. We've almost hit goal. We're real close. We're like super close. We are just a couple of backers away. So if you grab an original art level or a commission level, you could put us over. So definitely go to archiveuniverse.com. And hey, what's up, Mike? Hey, what's up, everybody? Multi-Trillo. Hey, what's up, JT Gico? It's funny when I'm on Instagram, everybody's got such funny handles, and sometimes I'm like, who is that? And I'm like, I realized that it's like, oh, that's so and so. Like I couldn't recognize the handle, the name, which is why I'm happy I went with Dylan Distraction as a silly sort of thing, but it is silly. So that's why the reason why I refer to myself as Dylan Distraction online is because I was in a band called Automatic Distraction. And so in punk bands, you like give yourself the name of the band, right? Which is silly, but it's like Mike Virus was in the Virus, and Joe Strummer and Billy Idol and Johnny Rotten and Sid Vicious. So you give yourself like a punk name. So, hey, what's up? Yeah, old mate Andre. Yeah, it's just streaming multicasting. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. If you want to watch my hands drawing, go to Instagram. If you want to watch my face talking, go to YouTube, DylanDistraction.com. But really, don't go to either of those. Go to archiveuniverse.com right now and help put us over goal. We are painfully close. We are so close. A couple more backers, We are at 68% funded, 27 backers. Thank you so much for everyone that's watching me here. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Got a bunch of cool reward levels left for people that want to back the campaign and share the campaign and enjoy the books that are coming out. And I just announced today, we've unlocked volume 2. I've just gone ahead and unlocked it. I was going to wait till we hit goal to tell everybody that they're also getting a volume 2 book. No one knew that a volume 2 was part of this campaign until today. So if you go to archiveuniverse.com, you can see the cover. It's a wraparound cover. I'm super psyched for how the cover came out. Brian did a great job on colors. And yeah, definitely go to Archive Universe and yeah, pledge as much as you can. Help us hit goal. We are currently at 68% funded, and I'd love to hit goal today. So the link is in the bio if you're watching on Instagram, but really just archiveuniverse.com if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Hey, waving to you. Hey. Yeah, and I have lesson tiers available, which are kind of fun. Not something I've offered before. I'm thinking it'd be kind of cool to do lessons. So if you want to learn what kind of pens I use and what kind of brushes I use, what kind of markers I think are great, lessons are a really great way to kind of share that information, because people are like, what kind of brush is that? I'm like, it's a custom brush. And they're like, oh, what kind of drawing tablet is that? I'm like, it's an iPad. And it's like, that's not really enough information. You know, it's like, even if you had an iPad with all my brushes, it's not going to look, you're not going to know how I do the techniques I do. So I think the lesson tier is a really beneficial way to impart some of that knowledge. So yeah, definitely grab one of those. Original covers available if you like my cover work. Those are available at a little higher price tier. Just grab the volume 1 physical reward, and you're automatically going to be getting the volume 2 book. Because why not? It's ready to go. Just help me hit goal, and we're going to do it. Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm excited for this campaign. It's going well so far. I'd love to hit goal today. That would always be awesome. So anything anyone can do to back it and share it and promote it, share archiveuniverse.com. You know, chip in as much as you can. And happy to have everybody that is excited about my work and also support my work. I'm going to send everyone a lot of awesome things. So jump in. You're not going to be charged until the campaign ends. So back now, back as much as you can, and you don't get charged until the campaign is over. And if you want one of these sketch covers, be one of the people that backs early. Be one of the people that backs this week, helps us hit goal, and random sketch covers are being sent out to people. So a bunch of these sketch covers, I'll show them again. Sketch cover. All right, that one. Got a bunch, and I'm going to keep making them, and I'm going to keep just sending them out to people that back and help us hit goal in this first week. Right? That was the plan, to have a lot of art ready to go out to people to support my work. So super psyched to have these ready to be mailed to you. If you like my art, you're going to get my art mailed to you. And yeah, we're currently at 68% funded. So jump on and help us hit goal today. So that's where I'm at. Anybody have any questions? I'm using brush pens, using these sort of zebra pens. They're Japanese, right? Zebra pens. I like doing it like this. I like to kind of do like a looser holding line. This is definitely I go for like an Eric Larson sort of Savage Dragon look with my sketch covers. I like how he draws. I like his technique. He holds the pen very strangely. I don't know if you've ever actually seen Eric Larson draw, but very odd sort of grip on the pencil. He like holds it like this. But yeah, he's definitely an art inspiration for me. So many great talented creators right now, so many good projects on Kickstarter. So even if, you know, definitely go to Kickstarter and check out what people are doing. There's some incredible stuff by a lot of really talented people. I hope you like my stuff and want to support it, and find other people's stuff that you love and want to support. There's a lot of it out there. This is a really great time to be an independent creator and a really great time to be a consumer of awesome comic books, because there are a lot of awesome comic books available right now. So definitely check it out. And yeah, if you're watching me on YouTube, DylanDistraction.com, or on Facebook, or on Instagram, you see my hands, simulcasting. And what's everybody up to today? It's a rainy day here in sunny southern Maine. Kind of a dreary day, but a great day to just sit inside and draw. I hope everyone is feeling good. I'm feeling great. I am feeling great. I'm thrilled that my campaign is almost funded. I would love if it hit goal. That would be great. And if people haven't yet, go to archiveuniverse.com and grab a reward level. Some of them are very limited. Some of the cover options are very limited. And I think there's a bunch of good stuff there. And I hope people find something that they love and that they want to have in their lives, because I need your help to get the campaign funded. I need your help to get it printed and shipped, and jump in right now, archiveuniverse.com, and help me bring this book to life. And let me know in the comments what comic book characters you think I should draw next. What character would you like me to draw next? I love drawing my own characters, but I'm always open to the suggestions if people are like, oh, I'd love to see you draw Dr. Doom. That'd be fun. Or I'd love to see you draw Swamp Thing. Also fun. Love to see you draw Batman. Done a lot of Batmans. I'll do more. I love Batman. Deadshot. I haven't really drawn Deadshot before. I really enjoyed that. John Romita Jr., inked by Richard Friend. Suicide Squad. That had a really great Deadshot. I love John Romita Jr. stuff. It's just so bold and cartoony and just fun. I think his stuff is just phenomenal. I'm a huge John Romita Jr. fan. I'm a huge fan of comics in general. Every kind of comic is my favorite kind of comic. I love all of them. Even comics where it's like, this is not very good, I still love it. I love the fact that somebody took the time to make it and want to share it with the world and put it out in the universe. I know how hard it is to create a comic book. I know how time consuming and challenging it is. And anytime I see something that someone's created and made and put out into the world, I'm always just thrilled for them. I think it's such a huge accomplishment. Even if it's not something I'm terribly connected to, even if it's not content matter that I necessarily would create myself, I'm always really, really proud and excited to see creators making things. The Phantom, the Shadow, Spawn, and the Tick. I would draw all of those. I would love to draw all of those. Phantom Spider. If you want that as a commission, I could draw those characters. I could draw the heck out of those characters. Phantom Spider. Go to archiveuniverse.com. Grab a commission reward level. I would crush that. The Shadow, I've never drawn the Shadow. I'd love to draw the Shadow. The Tick, my friend Ian Chase Nichols draws the Tick. He has a really great version of the Tick. Spawn, I've done. Love Spawn. I'd love to draw more Spawn. I'd love to actually work for Todd and draw Spawn for Todd, but that'd be cool. Todd, if you're out there and you need an artist, let me know. I'm available, cheap and I'm fast. So let's see if Todd Mcfarlane reaches out. Tell Todd Mcfarlane. Anybody who's friends with Todd Mcfarlane, tell him I'm available. Art of Fluky. It is scary. This is Warhood. This is one of my characters. My stuff is kind of anti-hero. It's a little creepy. The stories themselves are not super scary. They're more action-packed, more action-y. But I'm going to be giving these sketch covers to backers that help us hit goal in the first week. So if you're one of the backers that helps us hit goal in the first week, I'm going to be randomly sending out sketch cover comic books to people. I wish I was friends with Todd Mcfarland too. I've met him. I've met Todd Mcfarland at a convention. He was insane, intense, awesome, wonderful, inspiring, more like a motivational speaker, an entrepreneur and comic book creator. He's just the best combination of everything you'd want from the person who has inspired you to create. Like whenever I'm feeling like, oh man, I watch Todd Mcfarland interviews on YouTube, because he's one of those people that he's like, yeah, what you do is you just draw You make comic books, and then you make more, and then you just keep going, and then blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, that's how I feel. I want to just draw and make comic books and find people that love and enjoy it, and then continue, and then just keep drawing and making comic books, and find people that love and enjoy them forever. And I just need your help as a it's not even debatable. Todd is, and he is a god. He's a legend. He's a legend. He's a Todd father. He's called that because he was this larger than life personality back when there was a lot of super egos in the comic book industry trying to tell people what to do, and he just did his own thing and made it awesome, and he enjoyed it, and he found people that enjoy it. And man, if that doesn't inspire you, I don't know what will, because there's a lot of people on this world that trying to tear you down. Don't let them. Keep making awesome stuff you're excited about, proud of, and find people that enjoy it and appreciate it, and then just keep going. That's my advice. That's my Todd Mcfarlane tip of the day. The tip of the day is to just keep making stuff you love and get it out into the world. Make mistakes, have successes, just keep rolling. That's what I'm trying to do. Might not always be perfect, but I put my head on the pillow and I'm proud of the work I've accomplished. So every day I wake up, I say, what can I create today that I would want? Right? And that's always steered me in the good direction. Like, do I like sketch cover drawings? Yeah. Then draw some sketch cover drawings. Do I like larger volumes of comic book series? Yeah, I don't like when it's an individual issue. I prefer to have a longer story. Well, then do a Kickstarter with 2 volumes in it. Awesome. Yes, I don't draw hands. Legend. They would say, stop drawing that spaghetti webbing. And of course, with Todd, it's a lot of, so Todd Mcfarlane was a creator in the 90s who did Spider-Man and had to work in sort of this system of where everyone was really worried about the IP and the brand of the characters, right? So they had all these like model sheets and standards. And I get it, it's like, and Todd McFarlane's like, yeah, no, I love John Romita Sr. Like, I get why people love John Romita Sr. He's like, I love John Romita Sr. He's like, they wanted me to draw like John Romita Sr. I don't. Like, that's not how I draw. I can't draw like that. And they kept saying, like, oh man, you got to make the eyes smaller. You got to make the webbing, and you got to draw more backgrounds. You got to draw. And they kept trying to make him into John Romita Sr. And he's like, it's just going to look terrible. Like, that's just not what I do. I can't do it. I'm not that good, or I don't draw like that. And so he just decided to do his own thing, and they tell him, stop doing that. And he'd be like, okay, boss. And then he'd go home and do it anyway. And I definitely have a kinship with that. This idea, it's like this punk rock rebellion, I make the stuff I'm passionate about and excited about. And I want to find people that are passionate about it and excited about it. And yeah, it's not for, I think it's for everyone. I think anyone that loves comics would find something in my work that they enjoy. And I hope that if you go to archiveuniverse.com, you're able to grab a pledge level that you're excited about. Got a bunch of great stuff available. Some of them are limited, so if you haven't yet, definitely go to archiveuniverse.com and grab a reward. We are holding strong at 27 backers, but man, I'd love to get to 28 backers. Is I Don't Draw Hands going to be the 28th backer? I don't draw hands. I do draw hands. I draw hands well. But if you want to learn how to draw hands, I don't draw hands. Go to archiveuniverse.com, back the campaign, and I'll teach you. I'll send you a demo. Hands aren't hard. I could do a quick demo right now, actually, if you want me to. Yeah, all right, I'll do a quick demo. So I don't draw hands. This is for you. This is how I draw hands. First and foremost, my instructor said, hey, you got 2 hands. So whichever hand you're using to draw the other hand. Just look at it and draw it. That's tip number 1. Look at the hand, draw the hand. Tip number 2, have a mirror at your desk. I have a mirror at my desk. I look in the mirror and then I draw what I see in the mirror. Not that crazy, but it's a good tip. Tip number 3 for how to draw hands. Draw mittens. This is my technique. This is what I do. You just draw a mitten, right? And then you draw a wrist. Now, the great technique about this whole mitten thing, I don't know how I came up with it, is that what you do is you draw the mitten and then get good at moving that mitten around, right? So, okay, that's the mitten like that. And then you go, okay, and that's a mitten like that. And then you start seeing how that mitten moves around. And if you have to, go put on a mitten, draw the mitten. And then what happens is at some point, you pop out one of those fingers, right? So it goes from being a mitten to being like a lobster claw. And then once you get good at drawing that with that one finger popped out, pop out the second finger. Draw the mitten, then have two fingers popped out. Do that for a week. And you'll find that the more you just kind of doodle mittens, the better you'll get at drawing hands. A lot of it, because the thing is, I think what problem what people have with drawing hands is it seems like an unlearnable number of shapes, right? Knuckles and expressions, and it seems overwhelming initially because it seems like the hands have a lot of moving parts that are all very specific. But a mitten is a nice simplified way to create a hand and then just pop out the fingers you need as you go. So that's my tip today for I Don't Draw Hands. Try that. Let me know how it goes for you. Go to archiveuniverse.com and back the campaign. That was free. That was a free lesson. Got to practice a lot, which a lot of people tell me, ask myself, I don't do. Yeah, if you don't practice, then you're out of luck. It's like, I don't draw hands, but it's that's just, I don't draw. It's like, oh, I don't draw, period. I was like, oh, well, okay, then that's probably why. Like, yeah, you got to draw. Like, that's implied. First and foremost, get a sketchbook and a number 2 pencil. Get a ream of printer paper, right? Just get a ream of printer paper out of a desk drawer somewhere. I'm sure everybody's got sketch notebooks or printer paper. Number 2 pencils. Just go until you can't draw anymore. Just draw. Both. So I'm gonna keep going on this bad boy. Little sketch cover. If you want the sketch cover, go to archiveuniverse.com. Back the campaign. I'm sending sketch covers out to people that help us hit goal in the first week. So if you help us hit goal at archiveuniverse.com in the first week, maybe I'll be randomly sending a sketch cover to you. Maybe it's this one. I don't know. I would love to do a cover for Spawn. Tell Todd Mcfarlane I'm available. Thank you, Maxie. That would be great. I'd love to work for Todd. Have him go to my Kickstarter, archiveuniverse.com. He recently did Kickstarter for a couple million, so had to chip in. There we go. Sketch covers. I'm done this one. I'm going to start doing another one. That's crazy. I know. That's what I do. I draw. That's the job, people. Like, what's it like to be an independent comic book artist? Well, it's a lot of drawing on the internet. So that one's going out to somebody that backs the campaign at archiveuniverse.com. Link in bio. Help us hit goal in the first week. Sketch covers like this are going to be mailed out to people. So don't wait, because they're only available for people to back in the first week. If you don't back in the first week, you're out of luck. You won't get one of these sketch covers unless you back for the reward that would get you a sketch cover. So these sketch covers are going out to backers. And some up to Facebook and YouTube. So if you want one of these sketch covers, archiveuniverse.com. I got a bunch of good ones, a bunch of fun ones. That one's kind of cool. They're all kind of cool. They're all just my characters. So let's draw verses now. It's just pretty much verses, ledge, and warhood. Just the 3 characters I've been drawing. So see how many we got. We got 1 verses, 1 warhood, 1 ledge, 2 ledge, 2 warhood, 3 warhood, 4 warhood, 2 ledge. We'll do another ledge and another verses. We'll do another ledge and another verses, and then that will be it. And those will be going out to backers to help us hit goal at archiveuniverse.com. So if you haven't yet, go to archiveuniverse.com. Link in bio. I don't know what people do. All right, ledge, another headshot, a bit of fun. And we'll have ledge holding secret item, mystical, magical item. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday. Got a lot to do today. Got the campaign to monitor, which is good. It's going well. Thank you everyone so much that's gone to Archive Universe and helped us get to 68% funded. I'd love to get to 100% funded today. So if you're watching this replay or you're watching it live, go to archiveuniverse.com. Help us hit goal. Volume 2 has been unlocked. I know, it's crazy. I wanted to have Volume 2 go out to backers. I wanted it to be part of this campaign. And I was going to wait until I hit goal to kind of tell everybody that it was going to be available or it was going to be part of it. But I was like, you know what? Just tell them now. We're so close to goal, you know, a couple $100 away. And just go now, just tell them now, and then they'll be excited for it. And maybe they'll bring in new people that didn't realize that Volume 2 is going to be part of the whole deal. So and I wanted to make sure it was further along, that I was further along with it, that I was ready to have it go out to people. So it's going to be Ledge, and then this will be Versus. No, I haven't faced this way. I don't have people face that way. But I haven't faced that way. Yeah, maybe. Something like this, and then he'll have his hand going like this. Yeah, Todd Mcfarlane, Eric Larson, Jim Lee, Mark Silvestri, Rob Liefeld, Will Spertasio, who I've met, very nice. I've met Will online. I took classes from him. I've met Rob briefly, got a selfie with him at San Diego Comic-Con, which is cool. Todd Mcfarlane, I went to a couple of his panels and talked with him, just got a selfie with him briefly. So that was cool. And then Eric Larson, chatted with him at New York, Boston. So that was cool. Definitely an Eric Larson fan. And Silvestri, chatted with him a couple times at San Diego Comic-Con. So the only Image founding member I haven't really ever talked with or met is Jim Lee, and I missed out on a chance. I was out at an event that he was at in Chicago, DC event, and yeah, I was like, oh man, like he showed up right after I left. I was like, oh darn, could have met him. That'd been kind of cool. So kind of a bummer, but whatevs. And Frank Miller, another guy I was super excited to see. Saw him speak at a panel. So that was cool. I'm a Frank Miller fan for sure. And never met him, but don't really need to. Seeing him talk was enough. And Jorge Jimenez, yeah, his stuff was great. His Snyder Justice League stuff was really great. Batman stuff was great. The thing about Jimenez is I heard someone say he draws everything digitally, which is not that odd these days. A lot of people are doing that. But it's almost like he's just kind of showing off, right? It's like he's so good at drawing digitally. It's just so effortless for him. It's like, oh, you're just showing off, which is great. Like, I love it. He definitely has his thing down. Like, he does his thing, and it looks great. So, yeah, Jimenez is great. Pepe Larraz is great. I'm a huge fan of what Pepe Larraz is doing. Another kind of digitalish guy. I really love Declan Shalvey's work. If we're talking current creators that I'm a fan of, Declan Shalvey's stuff is great. Who else is doing some awesome stuff? There's so many great creators right now. It's just kind of silly to. I mean, we're so fortunate. There's so many people that are talented comic book artists. Just such a thrill and joy. But go to archiveuniverse.com if you want to help me hit my goal for my comic book. Volume 2 just been announced. It has been unlocked. So go to archiveuniverse.com. Help us hit goal. You're going to be getting Volume 1 and Volume 2. Crazy, I know. I'm like, really? Is he really going to unlock Volume 1 and Volume 2? Yes, I did. It's unlocked. You didn't even know you're going to get it, and you're going to get it. You're welcome, world. So yeah, go to archiveuniverse.com, link in bio. And back the campaign, share the campaign, help us hit goal in the first week. And people that back and share and support in the first week might be getting one of these sweet, sweet sketch covers I'm drawing. So yeah, I'm going to ink these up. Ledge, Versus. Don't really know what I'm going to do with them yet, but it's going to be great. Gonna be great. Looks like he's holding a sharp potato. Ta-da. So yeah, currently holding strong at 27 backers, 68% funded. Oh man, we're close. Hey, 73% funded, 28 backers. Wow. Thank you so much to the backer that just jumped in. Thank you so much, Maximo Venasio. Very, very kind of you. So appreciative. Thank you so much to everyone that's supporting this campaign. I'm going to hook everybody up with a lot of awesome stuff. If you think like, oh man, what's he going to send me? So much awesome stuff. That's the thing with my campaigns is I always try to provide extra content, right? So you're all getting volume 1, 2 covers, the interlocking volume 1 covers. You're getting volume 2, which I just announced today, which has awesome color by my friend Brian. That's a 52-page. That's the finale, the final arc of that story. It's volume 1 and volume 2 broken up. Sketch covers are going to be going out to people that support my work. Hello, Rundy Cause on Instagram. Everybody that supports and shares and backs, I'm so grateful and so appreciative. And yeah, you're going to get a bunch of awesome things. So definitely go to archiveuniverse.com and jump in to the campaign. Help us hit goal. We're at 73% funded. We're just a few $100 away. We are real close to hitting goal. And man, wouldn't I love to hit goal in that first week. It's always such a relief when the campaign achieves the goal, because then you're like, oh, awesome, good. We know that it's going to be something that's going to be able to be paid for, right? Because really the cost with this, since I do everything myself, I draw, write, create everything myself, the costs are for paying printing and shipping. That's the primary overhead for being a self-published independent creator. So what your money is going towards is printing and shipping, and that's it. Because I'm already rolling it into the next project. We're already, volume 2's ready to go. I got to get that printed and shipped, and then a bunch of other awesome stuff for people, stickers, bookmarks, mini prints, bunch of cool stuff going out to everybody that backs the campaign. You're going to be blown away and overwhelmed with all the awesome things you get. I definitely want to make sure I hook everyone up with a bunch of really cool rewards. So go to archiveuniverse.com right now. And thank you so much to all 28 backers that have gotten us to 75% funded. Man, we're close. Boy. Man, if anybody want to just grab a couple of commissions off of that archiveuniverse.com campaign, that would probably kick it over the goal. Just saying. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could be the hero that helps us hit goal right now. Not all heroes wear capes. I don't know what that means. So if you want to jump in and grab a reward, that would be awesome. I'm going to be sending out these sketch covers that I'm drawing to backers that jumped in early, that jump in the first week and that help us hit goal. They're going to be getting a bunch of awesome things. And yeah, we're so close. 28 backers. Definitely go to archiveuniverse.com. Link in bio if you want to check it out. And watch me draw on dilldistraction.com, which is my YouTube channel, or here on Instagram, which is Dylan_distraction. So we've had some fun today. I've drawn some sketch covers, chatted. These are going to be available and going out to backers, supporters, but only if we hit goal this week, and only if you are one of the people that helps us hit goal. That's how you're going to get one of these sketch covers. That simple. Help us hit goal, back the project, share the project, and yeah, I'm going to send you a bunch of awesome stuff. That's always my motto. Over deliver. That's the Batlantic Studios motto. And if you're here, say hi. I'd love to chat with you. And if there are comic book characters you think would be fun for me to draw, you'll let me know. I do commissions. There are commission levels available. Happy to do it. If there's a character you're like, oh, I'd love to see you draw Spawn. Love to draw Spawn. Grab a commission level, and I will draw a Spawn for you. And you're going to be getting volume 1 and volume 2 Just announced today, Volume 2 is included in this campaign. Just gonna wait till we hit goal, but I'm like, you know, we're so close. Why don't I just tell everybody now? Volume 2 is gonna be included, so they're not surprised later. Like, I don't know. Am I gonna get? I'm not. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get Volume 2. There, it's ready to go. I just gotta get it printed and shipped, and lettered and edited. But other than that, it's ready to go. Inked. No, it's mostly inked. But I don't like to have things wait till the last minute. I'm the kind of creator that likes to have all the stuff ready to go out the door as soon as the campaign ends. So if you go to archiveuniverse.com and support this campaign, you're not going to be waiting long. I'm hoping to have everything out the door in June for, you know, depending on the printing and the shipping. That'll just kind of, that would be what holds it up. It's not going to be me that holds it up. I don't know if you know me, but I'm not the kind of person that just sits back and chills. I have no chill. Ask my buddy Ben Bishop. I have no chill. It's kind of my thing. Kind of my thing. So definitely check out archiveuniverse.com. Help us hit goal. Jump in. Campaign is funded. As soon as we hit $2,000, we're so close. 73% funded. If you want to jump in for a couple $100, you'd maybe push us right over the top because we are close. So close. And yeah, if the campaign doesn't hit goal, then nobody gets anything. So you could be that hero that helps the campaign hit goal so that we can move on to stretch goals. And I think this is my best work yet. I think that this new book people are going to be really excited about. It's definitely an indie underground comic. That's the kind of stuff I like. So that's the kind of stuff I make. And I think people really get a kick out of it when they see it. So go to archiveuniverse.com. And I just announced today you're getting volume 1 and 2. So you're in luck. If you were like, oh man, is there going to be a volume 2? Are you going to do a second Kickstarter campaign? No, it's this one. I'm doing both books in one campaign. Why not? Right? It's always kind of the plan. So let's just do it. Get these books out to people. And yeah, commission levels available, original art, covers, a bunch of cool stuff. Sketch covers getting there somewhere. I don't know, kind of cartoony looking, but whatever. Keep rolling with it. There's always that point when you're doing sketch covers where it's like, is this going to come together? Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. But I'm confident in my skills and ability. Persevere. What would Todd Mcfarland do? What would Todd do? Todd would keep going. Todd Mcfarland, the creator of Spawn. What would Todd Mcfarland do? He would draw it awesome. So that's what I'm going to do. He would draw awesome stuff and make it awesome. So that's my goal in life. Draw awesome stuff, make it awesome for people that enjoy it. So, and it's funny because I look at people talking about like NFTs and stuff. I don't really have an opinion on them because I really don't understand them. But it doesn't seem like something I'd be super psyched about having. And that's always been kind of my philosophy with any of this stuff. It's like, do I like artist editions? Yes. Then I should make something like an artist edition. Do I like sketch covers? Yes. Then I should make sketch covers. That's always been kind of how I've navigated. Like, what do I enjoy? Well, then make that thing you enjoy, because that would, theoretically, you'd find people that also like the thing you enjoy. And that's what's worked for me so far, and that's going to be what I continue to do. So if there's stuff out there where you're like, how come he doesn't do this? Be like, oh, probably because it's not what he wants. Like I make stuff that I would want for people that I think would want it. So that's always been kind of my modus operandi with any of this. If I like it, I'm probably going to make something that's something I like. So the kind of comic books I make are the kind of comic books I'd want. And I think that if everybody did that, and I think a lot of people do, that's how you get really awesome stuff. People are really passionate about stuff that they really enjoy. So that's how you get the best work. Yeah. So any questions? I don't draw hands. Todd never stops, man. I got 300 rejection letters, so I got hired for the first time. Yes, Todd Mcfarland. So there is a Devil in the Detail art book that he created, Todd Mcfarland did. I don't have it nearby or handy, or I would show it to you. And if you look at Todd's early work in that, he shows it off, warts and all. And some of his early art is very crude. It's very, it's not the mature, developed style that Todd McFarlane has now. It's very young, and it's very, you can see he's learning and teaching himself, right? Without much of an artistic background, without much assistance. He's just kind of going through and learning by drawing. And he shows all that stuff off, and it's like, wow, it's so, I don't know if brave's the right word, but bold of him to be like, yeah, this is what it used to look like. This is just how he used to draw. And you see, it's like, oh yeah, no, there's a lot of, he had to really learn a lot to get to the point where he could create the content that he's doing now. Like he didn't start off with that skill set, you know. And I think that that's kind of a misconception that people have, is they go, oh man, Todd McFarlane must have started drawing and his stuff looked like that and he got rejected. And it's like, oh no, he got rejected early on because he just was not capable of handling the jobs that would have been thrown at him. So that's why, you know, when ever people are like, I don't know, you know, why? It's because you got to just kind of have more hours, right? You got to put more hours in at the drawing table to get to the point where you're able to create content consistently that is of a high enough level that it's something people would want to purchase and enjoy. Now, there's a lot of artists that do really less refined work, and I'm a fan of that. What's up, MJ Goodwin Art? Hey, buddy. Did you back my campaign? Go back my campaign. Go do it right now. What are you sitting here doing? You should be backing my campaign at archiveuniverse.com. Help us get over goal. We're close. We're so close. If only there was someone out there that would help me get over goal. Someone on Instagram watching me draw right now. Any drawing now, or is he just like order stuff? Yeah, Todd McFarlane's definitely, you know, being the publisher of the Spawn comic, that's his current main role, is just, you know, facilitating. Not drawing specifically as much, but occasionally you'll see him ink stuff, and he's doing a lot of inking digitally. Those artist editions are great. If anybody hasn't gotten the Spawn Vault edition, there's been 2 volumes. I have both of them. They're incredible. If you want to learn or see a master of his, you know, just the caliber of stuff he's producing is just phenomenal. And you see just his ability and his skill set and technique, just really inspiring. So definitely check out those Vault editions if that's something that you're into. I love his work. I'm a huge Todd McFarlane mark. People, you know, I love his stuff. So definitely check out his work, but check out my work too at archiveuniverse.com. If you haven't yet, go to archiveuniverse.com and help us get over goal. We're real close. We could hit goal right now. We could hit goal right now. If somebody on the internet was like, you know what, I'm going to go to archiveuniverse.com and get a couple commissions, maybe a t-shirt, and then we'd be good. We'd be a goal, and I'd be like sitting back on, hey, sweet. And that would be a huge relief. And then you'd be a hero because everybody would be getting the rewards that they wanted. Because this project doesn't happen unless you out there back the campaign at archiveuniverse.com. Go back campaign. And let me know what you think. And if you want one of these sketch covers, this one's kind of coming together. See, I told you I could pull it off. You doubted me, internet. How dare you? You saw this being drawn and you're like, I don't think it's going to come together. I heard you. I thought it. But I was like, no, I'm going to Jean-Paul Leon this. That guy's he was, rest in peace. That guy was a beast. I remember that Earth X book. If you haven't heard, Jean-Paul Leon's famous, incredible comic book artist passed away. Really sad, very young, taken too young. But man, his Earth X stuff, I remember just not comprehending that stuff when I saw it. I'm like, I don't understand what he's doing. That work that he was doing, it just looked so crazy to me. Just the black lines he was using, the density of shadows that Jean-Paul Leon had, just insane. So Really, really sad. Hey, I don't draw hands. Thanks for jumping in, man. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you to the 29th backer. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I'll definitely be hooking you up with exclusive content behind the scenes, and yeah, I'm thrilled that we're that much closer to hitting goal. Every little bit helps. Please share the campaign if you think there's anybody you know that would like to support it and back it. I'm going to be sending out these sketch covers to first week backers. So if anybody wants to jump in and help us hit goal in the first week, they might be getting one of these dope sketch covers. I've been doing this shadow thing where I like outline the shadow, and it's kind of fun. I don't know, sort of different. I think I'm onto something here. My buddy Ira was like, I think you're onto something. I was like, yeah, thank you. I think so too. Kind of a fun look. A little different, but still cool. What am I gonna do? I like this dark. It's always more fun if you do sound effects. So yeah, go to archiveuniverse.com if you want one of these sweet, sweet sketch covers. I've just done 2 while I've been sitting here talking. I got 1 more to do, and these are going to be going out to people that help us hit goal in the first week. We've unlocked volume 2. Volume 1 is almost funded. I got a bunch of cool additional things that I'm going to be sending to people. So you're definitely going to want to jump in Archive Universe, 1,500 or 2,000. Oh, 2K is the goal. So we're real close. 2K is the goal. And we are at 73% funded with 29 backers. So just a couple more backers, couple more bucks, and we will hit it. So definitely share the campaign, back the campaign, and thank you so much to everybody. The campaign goal is just to pay for the printing and the shipping, and for me to be able to keep making awesome stuff for people that love and enjoy it. And that's what I'm going to do. So definitely go to the campaign, check it out, back if you can, support the work, and let me know what you think of it. Always interested to hear people's feedback. I'm not going to listen to you. You can say whatever you want, but do whatever you want. Great thing about being self-employed, do whatever you want. So archiveuniverse.com, currently at 29 backers. Thank you so much to all 29 backers. So happy to have this campaign ready to go. So close to hitting goal. Definitely jump in if you haven't. Check it out. Share it with your friends. Share it with your enemies. Yeah, I'm excited to have this book ready to go. My best work yet. So definitely check it out. And I'm sure you'll find a campaign award level that you like. There's a bunch of cool stuff available. And before I totally botch and ruin this drawing, I'm gonna stop because I'm starting to F around with it. Once I start getting out the whiteout and going crazy, that's when I probably should be like, I just press that. Hard to draw and talk at the same time. I think I'd be used to it now with all the practice I've had. All right, we'll call that good. So Ledge from My Fears Archive Universe, available at archiveuniverse.com right now. We'll add them to the collection of sketch covers. These sketch covers are going out to backers that support and help us hit goal in the first week. So if you help us hit goal at Archive Universe in the first week, maybe you'll get one of these sweet, sweet sketch covers that I've done. These are going out to supporters and backers. It could be going out to you. You could have this hanging on your wall. I don't know. I'll put it in a folder somewhere. Whatever you do with things. That looks good. That looks cool. It came together just like I planned it. That's my signature. So, archiveuniverse.com. Go right now. 29 backers, 73% funded. Let's hit goal today. Do it. Hit goal today. And if you're watching me on DylanDistraction.com, on Facebook, on YouTube or Facebook, hello. If you're watching me on Instagram, hello. Go to archiveuniverse.com. Link in bio. People say that. That's what the cool kids say. Link in bio. So this is Verses from my series, Archive Universe, available at archiveuniverse.com. Real close to hitting goal. Definitely go to archiveuniverse.com if you want to help us get to goal. 73% funded, 29 backers. I'm going to be sharing and posting and updating as we go. Just announced today, unlocked volume 2. I was like, yeah, I was going to wait until we hit goal to tell everybody they're also getting volume 2, but I was like, nah, I'm just going to unlock volume 2 today. Why not? I think we're going to hit goal today, so let's just unlock it. So it's unlocked. So everybody's getting volume 2 with their volume 1, because I'm just that generous, and it's ready to go. So I just needed to get it printed and shipped. It's almost ready to go. Real close. Not totally ready, but close enough. It'll be done by the time the campaign's over. That's the plan anyway. And I think it looks great. I'm really psyched with how it's been looking. If anybody's been following me on Instagram, they will have seen kind of the process and behind the scenes stuff. I always like to share a lot of the behind the scenes of the process because, it costs money to get books printed and shipped and produced and drawn. That takes money, and that means I need to get crowdfunding, right? The crowdfunding is to pay for that. But the process stuff, that doesn't cost nothing. I mean, if you just love watching me draw and you want to just watch me draw on Instagram, that's free. Sure, watch me draw, whatever. Happy to draw for people. Happy to give you tips and tricks. Happy to do it. But if you want to help me produce the work, if you want to contribute in the creation of it, crowdfunding. So that's why I do these Kickstarter campaigns. So I have a Patreon, makecomicscool.com. But Archive Universe, this campaign, I'd really love for it to hit goal today. So we can move on to stretch goals. I got a bunch of awesome stuff planned, much more surprises. So you're going to be excited to be part of it. I'm excited to have you be part of it. Go to archiveuniverse.com right now. Jump in and help me hit goal. We're real close. Real close to hitting goal. Like we could hit goal right now if somebody jumped on the campaign at archiveuniverse.com and dropped a couple bucks for commissions. We got commissions, got lessons levels, lesson tiers, a bunch of cool stuff. I think you're going to be super psyched. I hope you find something on there that you're excited about. Artist editions are available. I love my 17 Artist Edition, which had only been previously available on my Patreon. I'm making that available during this campaign. Bunch of cool stuff. So definitely go to archiveuniverse.com right now. Help us hit goal. And I'm also going to be sending out these sketch covers to people. So yeah, let's talk more about comic books I love. I love Savage Dragon. So if you love Savage Dragon, which is a comic book I've been reading my entire life, it feels like, I definitely want the sort of feel of that comic book where you have the characters, they're fun, it's not too serious, but then they put themselves in really difficult situations, it gets really dangerous, but then there's always like an action, fight scene, bad guy, and then things resolved, and there's another arc, another calamity they encounter. That's the kind of comics I love. That's the kind of comics I try to create. And if you go to archiveuniverse.com right now, you can help me bring my newest comic book, Archive Universe, to life. We're real close to hitting goal. I'd love to have you join the campaign and help push it over the top. So I love Spawn, I love Savage Dragon, I love Cyberforce. Silvestri, I thought Silvestri was just, when he was doing Wolverine and X-Men, being inked by, I can't remember his name. The inker for the X-Men was, I can't remember. That's gonna bug me. I gotta look it up. Silvestri, X-Men inker. Dan Green. Oh, God, it bugged me all day. I saw Dan Green at a convention in Albany a few years ago, and I wish I'd gotten art from it. He had a bunch of great Sylvester pages, and I just didn't have it at the time. And that's always kind of one of those things you're like, oh man, these are pages I would have loved. And you're like, oh, I should have grabbed the Sylvester Gangrene page. And I was like, I couldn't do it. I just didn't have it. I was like, oh. So if you see artists' work that you love and they're at a convention, you know, I say go for it. That's one of those things, like you can get a lot of things anywhere at any time, but you can only get original art from a creator that you're a fan of occasionally. You know, I've passed up artwork before and then thought to myself, you know, I'd love to have that in my life. I hope people feel that way about my work when they get commissions or sketch covers from me. I hope that they look at my stuff and go, oh man, so happy to have his work in my life. So happy and proud that I helped bring his book to life. And with archiveuniverse.com, it was one of the first week's backers that helped it hit goal. Because we're real close. Archiveuniverse.com, like super close. 73% funded. Man. Couple of commissions, couple of t-shirts, couple of books. We'll be there. So jump in. Archiveuniverse.com. And I promise you, I'm going to send you a bunch of cool stuff. You're going to be like, wow, so much cool stuff that Dylan sends me when I do it, when I back his campaign. You'll be like, yeah, Dylan sends awesome stuff to everybody. Don't you worry about that, people. That's what I do. This is my character Versus. He is in Archive Universe. It's one of the characters, one of the main characters. And these sketch covers are going to be going out to backers that help me hit goal in this first week. So if you jump on right now at archiveuniverse.com, link in bio. Yeah. Go to archiveuniverse.com and help us hit goal so we can move on to stretch goals. All right, I'm going to stop now because I'm getting tired and I need to stop. But thank you so much for watching, and go to archiveuniverse.com and I'll be on later. So yeah, tune in later. Bye.